the habit of not changing and letting success flow. When I feel like us, we tend to forget. We tend to forget the urgency. We tend to forget the commitment. We tend to forget the discipline that we need to do, even as we succeeding, even as we're developing, because we tend to just feel safe or just feel relieved about the pathway and the journey has been rewarding us, right? But the thing is, it's completely normal. It's completely normal, right? It's completely normal in the fact where, it's good to feel relaxed. It's good to feel relieved. It's good to just be chilling, right? But at the end of the day, when it comes to success, discipline is the most important factor. I feel like a lot of people, when they're in that state of mind, they always have this relaxed mind where they let the little habits slither away. Some habits, some routines that don't even produce and don't even overdo anything to make your success better or make you a better person in general, right? And meaning of those habits, it could be anything that's unproductive or basically something that's really bad for your health or general, just pretty much useless to do, right? And it just comes to a familiar recognition and also self-awareness, because the first step of self-awareness is just basically being aware of things that are going on right now in your own reality and things that you can change. And the first one is understanding the comfort zone, right? You need to understand that being comfortable, it's okay. It's okay being comfortable. Nobody's telling you to do, you don't have to overwork yourself, you don't have to overdo, but having a comfort zone without no urgency, without no feeling of I need to do this, I need to do that. At the end of the day, now your mind is running out of dopamine when it's giving you so much adrenaline. So when it comes into those moments, people think to just tend to cling into comfort because it's safer, right? They really don't want to try out the new ideas. They really don't want to try out the new opportunities. And now when they do that, they're basically running out of other options in order for them to become a better business person or whatever the thing you want to do. Like, whatever it is, it doesn't have to do with business, whatever you want to do, right? So understand your comfort zone. It's okay to be comfortable only at the right times. People do it mostly at the wrong times because our minds runs like a repetitive mode, right? If you tend to lay down in bed, it's because it's thinking that you're comfortable, right? And you tend to be comfortable. If you're sitting down in the couch, you're thinking to be just relaxing because we tend to just relax when we sit down on the couch, right? So you need to just upgrade your mind and just be in an essential way where every day you just have those time slots to relax, but then also having time for you to take action on the things that you should be doing, right? So now, the flow of success. You need to realize that the flow of success requires flexibility and willingness to adapt. You need to recognize the fact that everything that you do has come from adaptness. Just because you wanted to try this new thing, it comes from adaptation. You didn't know what you were getting into, but you knew you wanted to do it, right? You wanted to talk to this person. You don't know who they are, but you adapted in that conversation, right? You wanted to try this new sport. You don't know what you're doing, but you already know that you're putting yourself out there and you have to adapt into the action, right? So everything is in the adaptation. So you need to learn how to adapt, because if you don't know how to adapt, your mind right now will slowly catch up into certain moments, and you would basically be tangling old mentality, old ideas, past thoughts, past self, and then nothing is going to be transferring into the present moment, right? When you don't know how to adapt, you don't know how to frequently change. When you don't know how to adapt, you don't know how to control your own mind. You need to learn how to adapt and be in the present moment every single sense of action that aligns with what you want to do, right? So that is basically the flow of success. It requires the flexibility for you to be adaptable in every certain circumstances, no matter the moment, no matter how bad it is, no matter how good it is. You have to be adaptable, right? And that is just basically you just being there in the present moment, being conscious, 100% focused without no distractions, right? That's basically what adapting is. That's basically what it is. So now, the mindset shift. Adapting into growth and shift, believing your mind intelligence can be developed, right? So now, adapting into this mindset is that 100% you being focused into your growth. You being focused into the embracement of you becoming better every day, every second, every minute, right? Every hour you read a book, you gain more knowledge, and you implement that knowledge, right? But the difference, right? There's always the difference between two people, right? There's the difference between a person who reads the knowledge and never takes action on it, and there's another different person who gets the knowledge and actually takes action, right? He actually takes action. The other person doesn't take action because he thinks he's growing. The mindset is growing, but not yourself, not your full commitment, not your full desired self that can actually overcome any of the weaknesses that you're trying to improve on. Now into taking action into them and fixing them in a way where it's developing so fast, right? So the mindset shift, believing that your mind intelligence can be developed. Like I was mentioning, your information is your own temple. This right here, the mind, can basically contain infinite words of knowledge, right? But if you actually just pay attention to the knowledge that actually aligns with who you're trying to be, that actually aligns with who you are, that will be the 100% category for you, because you can get a lot of information, but what would a content creator receive information about cooking if his category is about working out, going to the gym, working out business, right? But he's always here receiving information by cooking. Well, maybe that could work, right? Because gym people gotta cook to get that protein. But you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. Like, stop receiving information that doesn't align with you, which is a lot of people tend to do that. A lot of people tend to just go and scroll on social media and just receive that unnecessary information. When you scroll on social media, you feed yourself from different ideas, different things, different mindsets, different opinions from certain things that you realistically don't need. That's exactly why people can't stay focused on one thing and another, because they're so focused on everything. They're so used to multitasking. They're so used to not being there in the present moment and being so unbalanced, right? Also, one thing, you have to be balanced. You need to know how to control every asset, how to control your attributes, right? When being balanced, it means that everything has to come in a way where you're not overdoing yourself. You're not overthinking yourself, right? You're not overeating. You're not overdoing. You're not overworking, right? So what I mean is that you can do everything in a balanced way, right? Focusing on everything in a balanced way, not doing too much, but just keeping everything balanced. That is what you truly want. And all the balances is that you need to at least prioritize on these four things: health, love, finance, and knowledge. All these things have to be balanced. You can't do one of these and just do the most in one of these concepts and then think that you're growing. No, you need to develop yourself in those four concepts, right? Because without these four, there will be nothing, realistically. So look, embracing change. Success of often flows when we are open to ideas, right? So look, when you take action into your own ideas, when you take action into that opportunity that the universe is giving you, the world, God, whoever just gave you that opportunity, you're supposed to take it. A lot of people tend to overthink. They let their minds talk over them. They make excuses by their own mind. But at the end of the day, you're not supposed to make decisions purely on your own mind. You're supposed to make decisions on your own consciousness. Your own consciousness is wanting what you want to do. Consciousness is knowing what to do, right? So a lot of people tend to just have all these amazing ideas, but they tend to think, oh, if I do this, you know what, it's not gonna be worth it. Why am I gonna waste my time? Oh, if I do that, man, I don't know. Like, why am I even doing that? Oh, I should try this. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna try it no more. I feel like a lot of people are doing it. You know, so now your mind is taking over. Now your mind is making so many excuses that at the end of the day, you're not really being efficient. You're not really being productive with yourself in a way where it could have been. What if I took this? What if I actually, took action, and no matter what happened, I would have learned, right? So now it's just more about learning than just, making excuses. Like, take action and learn. That's what it all about. Even if you don't get the success that you wanted, you can use that information, you can use that action that you took, and to now implement it into people, right? So they don't make the same mistake. So embracing change, you need to realize that embracing change always constantly flows. Every day we change, no matter what. We are humans. We fluctuate every time. We live in a frequency. Every time we fluctuate, like a radio station. Right. So look, practical steps. Encourage small changes in daily routines. Set incremental goals and reflect on. Right. Analyze yourself. Basically, analyzing yourself. You should always analyze yourself, no matter what. Analyzing yourself will let you know if this is a good habit, if this is a good routine to have, if I'm actually being productive, if I'm actually hitting my goals, and if I'm actually doing something right. If you start seeing that there's some things that are slowing down, that there's some mistakes that you're doing, if there's some things that you can improve on, analyze yourself. These practical steps are basically for you. Encourage your small changes. What is the things that you're truly changing? What are the things in your daily routine that is helping you grow as the person that you ideally want to be, which is yourself and which is your concept, right? The concept could be you becoming a business person, entrepreneur, content creator, whatever it is, whatever you love to do, basically, right? So now, set incremental goals. You need to set possible goals. A lot of people tend to tell you to write down your highest goal, who you want to be, but just set incremental goals, because that's how realistically the world works, right? And reflect on, like I was mentioning, if there's any mistakes that are going on in your life, make sure that you reflect on them and make better decisions. Now, for the last one, now open the door to greater success and fulfillment, right? So now that you're actually just basically having a reminder that everything in the world matters, and every opportunity, every action that you take, every choice, because man, you can have the right mindset. Like everybody can have the right mindset. It just makes we have practical tools, practical strategies, mind tools that help us, right? But at the end of the day, none of this matters if you don't take action. Like none of this will never happen. Understand the comfort zone. Nobody will be comfortable and they never take action. Nobody will feel the flow of success if they never take action. Nobody will have bad habits if they never take action or realize that they have bad habits, right? And nobody will have that mindset shift to adapt if they never take action. Taking action is the most important key in this whole video, because without taking action, there's no consequence, there's no return, there's no reward, there's no problems, there's no mistakes. So right now, this is regarding the people who have took action. But if you haven't taken action, if you haven't gone that far, if you haven't received the love, enough courage to do it, just do it. You don't even need courage. You don't even need love. I don't even know why I mentioned that. You need to just do what you love on subconsciously and just reprogram your mind. Reprogram your mind by basically reminding yourself on who you are and the things that you want to do. But yeah, man, let's bring Fredo Saga. Live your own truth to create your own saga. Let's experience this new embracement knowledge and let's take action on it no matter what. Let's step into the real world. Let's leave the dimension expansion with some new game and let's implement it in your own reality. But yeah, man, y'all go check out my socials. Check out my TikTok, my Instagram, my Twitch. I'll be live streaming. I'll be talking about these concepts. And go check out my link bio. Check out my other platforms that I do. And I also do coaching. Just stay in contact with me in any of my medias or platforms. And also, love yourself, man. Love what you do and love yourself.